Hey guys, what's up? Cvpoolpros here. Gary with Cvpoolpros. What is going on? All right, I'm going to show you something that a lot of pool companies don't tell you, both retail and service. Okay, so see these bad boys right here? These are chlorine tabs, 3-inch, what we call hockey puck tabs, 3-inch chlorine tabs. Okay, I'm going to turn you around here and show you what not to do and then what to do. Hang on a second. Turn you around. All right. See this? This is a skimmer. Now this skimmer's off because Tammy is vacuuming through this one. Okay. Another tech tip there, but we'll go over that another day. So this one is the only one on. This one's isolated, so she has full suction. Okay. Which you can do that with the valves at the back, but we're not going into that one right now. These do not ever go in there to go in there. Never, never, never. I do not recommend this way of chlorinating a pool. What? You could do it in a pinch, but I don't recommend doing this as a long-term way to chlorinate your pool. Okay? I do not recommend this. Well, how would I do it then? Right there. It's called a floater. Plop these bad boys in here. Take your lid and put it on. There's already one in there. They use two in this pool, which, look at the pool. Crystal clear. This is one of our bi-weekly services. Looks this way every week. Tighten the lid. Look at how easy this is. Pop it in the pool. Man, you're good to go. Now, why not in here, in the basket, and then in here? Hold on. All right. Here's why, okay? Number one, those chlorine floaters being in the pool like that, if you can see them. Can you see them? I think you can. Those chlorine floaters being in the pool are giving that pool direct chlorine without going through any pipes. They're also not being forced in by the pressure coming over them, flowing over them in the skimmer, but from the suction. Because that's taking that chlorine, sucking into that skimmer right there, bringing it all the way back to the filter in water, so it's getting diluted anyway. But you're getting chlorine back to the system, and then it's got to go through the system, through the filter, through the return line, back into the pool. It's diluted by the time it gets there, number one. Number two, you're putting chlorine through the pool, diluted or not. Over time, that's going to hurt the system. Also, when this pool shuts off, you're not getting any chlorine when the pool shuts off. And since they're sitting in water constantly in there, in the basket in there, the chlorine drips. It drips down the pipe on the bottom of the pool, on the bottom of the skimmer. There's an elbow. Most of the time, there's an elbow. It drips on that elbow and it wears them out. I've seen it. I've had to replace the elbows that wore through because the chlorine ate them up. This way with the floaters, those little bad boys right there, those floaters, with those, they're sitting directly in the pool. The pool is taking what it needs when it needs it because they are temperature release tabs. They all are. The colder it gets, the less they give off. The warmer it gets, the more they give off. But they're not under pressure. So the pool is dictating what it needs when it needs. Now, there'll come a point in time where one of these floaters, if you get too much chlorine, you pull a floater out. Your pool may only need one. Depends on the size of the pool and the gallonage, how much it's used, how much rain you're getting, how many bodies are in the pool, which is bather load.
When you have a big pool, it's always better to start off with two.
She's right. When you have a big pool, it's always better to start off with two. Okay? If you need to take one out, you take one out. All right? So, quick tech tip there. Just wanted you guys to see that. Floaters are the number one way to chlorinate a pool as a regular chlorination device. Not an automatic chlorinator, not a salt system, not a Nature 2, which is basically a chlorine system, not a frog system, which is basically chlorine. None of that. That's all a waste of money. This is the easiest way to chlorinate a pool. The easiest absolute way to chlorinate a pool. And also the cheapest. Well, that's what I said. The cheapest. Easiest and cheapest. Okay? Just leave it in there, leave it by itself, let it float, and guess what? That system doesn't even have to be running. See how those floaters are actually bobbing and moving around in the pool? They're chlorinating the pool while they're doing that. So while this is off at night, because you never want to run a pool at night, you always want to run it during the day. When this is off at night, if it rains, there's a breeze, bodies are in the pool, even if it's off, those are still chlorinating the pool. They're still moving around. They're chlorinating the pool. When it rains, rain hits them and makes them bounce. Guess what? They're chlorinating the pool.
That's a rock down
Very, very simple. All right. Hope this helps, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to y'all soon. All right. Have a good day. Be safe. Follow for more. Later.